Hey, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to tie the knot and then start the cross strings. So as you can see, I just tensioned the entire frame, at least the main strings. So you can see that from what I told you before, the 3 yards and 15 inches is gonna end in a string this long, not much longer. And I'm just gonna, what you do is you just tie it to another string. So that involves sticking it in and then just tying a knot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I believe it was one of the tools that you got with the Klippermate. So it's this tool. It's called an owl, I think. Anyway, so you just take it and then you go in. Where is it? Okay. You go in, push through. That way the string can get through. Okay? Then, so now you can take the string. God dang it. Hopefully it'll go through. What you can also do is press it down with your finger, so perhaps I'll just show you a side view of what I'm doing. Or pull it up. It's like whatever works. Another useful tool is this. It's pliers, just pliers. It works better than your fingers because you can push and use force directly into the hole. So just pushing it through slowly, and I got it through. So the stringing method, well, sorry, no, the knot method I use is the same as the one in the Klippermate. Yeah, so essentially you pulled it through and now you can see the string is on this end. So now you'll just bring it up through the other end. Okay. So now that you brought it up through the other end, yeah, now that makes a hole. So that makes a hole where my finger is, and you can push it through that hole, which is what I'm gonna do. I don't have anything to mount my phone, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And then, okay, so I just pushed it through the hole, that's all. And then it's important that you pull it up so you see the string has a little bit of tension in it, and then you pull down. So when you pull down, the string will tighten. And then you can also pull down with pliers, which makes it more secure. And then you go up the same side that you just went down, and then again you're left with a hole that you just go through. This is all in the manual, so it should be pretty easy to follow. Again, you pull to make some tension. You pull to make some tension. You pull to make some tension, and then you pull. Sucks if you're watching this video. But yeah, I'm just pulling down with pliers now, and then cutting off the excess string with scissors. And so, doesn't really, okay. Now, what we need to do is start the cross with the other side of the string, which is much longer. Now, I just grab the other end of the string, and now you can tell by the grommets, if it'll focus. Yeah, so you can tell with the grommets that this one is a lot flatter. This one's a lot flatter, so you can easily get through. So then what you do, I'm not going to show you all the explicit details, but like you just go weave above one string and then below one string, above one string and below one string. You can tell the pattern from one of your strung rackets. And then you keep going until you get to the analogous grommet on the other side. So the same looking grommet on the other side, that's where you go to put it back in. So you can easily see from this angle that this would be the first flat one. Looks like the first flat one, and you just push it through. Then you just, I'm just pulling the string right now. Pulling the string to the other side. But you can't tension it, you can't just tension one string, so you need another string. And then, so what you do is you just go to the hole, the cross hole next to it, just like easy to access, hopefully. Yeah, dropping my phone a lot. But the important part is I got it through the hole. And then what you do with this differently is you just make it go above the strings that the string before it went below, and you bring it below the strings that the string before it went above. So it's easier to see it, and I'll show you in a sec once I pull through. So this one is above, and this one is below the main. So you keep on continuing this trend. Yeah, you told me that you already know how to weave, so I'll just trust you. Yeah, sometimes if you have a shared hole, you'll just want to use the owl that I talked about before, the silver tool, which makes it easier. I'm just like getting it through the hole right now. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. And then, okay, so when you have it like this, and you have a lot of string on that side, you have to use one hand up here and one hand to pull it. Okay, so I'll show you, hopefully this angle works for you. So one hand up here. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so one hand up here and one hand just pulling it. You just keep going, and then you straighten out the string, so they should be straight. And then you can actually keep pre-weaving the cross, so that's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm just gonna keep going until I hit the clamp, which makes it harder to string. So I'll just continue. You don't have to look right now, it doesn't matter. You can like go to another tab or something. But point is, I'm continuing the trend of alternating the mains. But okay, so now you should pay attention. So you know that you need to tension these first two strings, right? That means you need some string to be able to tension them. So this loop has to be taller than this. So it is taller, so this will work. I'm probably gonna draw a little bit more string from it just because I can. But yeah, so you should have some string over here while you're pre-stringing the other string. That was the same thing that happened with the mains. And you just keep going. Keep weaving. Just got a message from Bay on Facebook. Just kidding, that was you. Lol. Okay, yeah, that's a better angle. But yeah, I'm just continuing. It's like the boring part. And then with every subsequent time you pull through, you need to give yourself a little bit of string over here, even though you're not going directly into the feed. So you have this extra string over here. On this side, you also need some extra string. So I'm putting my fingers in the string, and I'm doing that so I can have some string to pull that extra string over here. You'll understand once you like start stringing after a while. So just going through the hole. And I'll stop here just because the clamps are in the way. And you can see now everything is straight and I can start tensioning. Okay, so normally you would go from, I can't see, but this is 75. So it's 75 somewhere near. And then normally on the cross you add 2 pounds. I'm not going to do it here because Benson requested 26 by 26. So yeah, I'm just going to tension. It's the same way you tensioned before. So it's like no big deal. I'll just do that now. Normally you'll need like a couple pulls, couple tries. It's unlikely you'll get it on the first try. So I always give it like one dumb try, then one actual try. Okay, and I'm not sure if it's on screen, but now it's horizontal. So I'll take one of the clamps from the main and then use that to tension these 2 cross, which are now tensioned, both tensioned. Okay, so now I go to the other side, and that loop that I talked about, you can use it to pull all the string from the other side. Okay, now once it's straight, you can just tension like the other time. Yeah, and now it's just like, I'll keep on showing you, but it's pretty much the same as the main. So you just clamp it down, then you pull out. It's not, yeah. Now you pull, and now the strings are straight, so now you can tension again. Then you can save the tension again. Yeah, that is horizontal also. And now you've tensioned all of the pre-strung across. So now you just keep on weaving and then you keep on tensioning. And then I'll make another video for the end, I guess.